relationship, I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, you say no good body, girl, let me take away ourselves. Take away ourselves. No good body, girl, let me take away ourselves.
Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. This is yours truly, Franco, along with Flavius. We're going to be linking up with Flavius in a few minutes. But today we have a special guest. Yes, none other than Minkaluv. Yeah, Minkaluv will be doing our storytelling chat session today via Zoom. So in the meantime, if you have to get your favorite tea, drink, whatever beverages that you partake in the morning, go ahead and get it ready, because in a few minutes, Flavius and I will be joining you live and direct.
Walking on sand and holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight. In my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. East or west, I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. North or south, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance, or sing and shout. In my own homeland. Give yourself a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend.
Morning, Flavius.
Good morning, Franco.
How you doing? Let me see if I can link up Minka, if I can get Minka right away. Morning, Minka.
Okay, go ahead.
Greetings.
Greetings. Glad to see you. We know you're here with us already, so just stay in the chat room, in the waiting room. My apologies. Stay in the waiting room until we link you up in the next half an hour. So, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. All right. Flavius, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
You're doing well. What's in your cup this morning?
Well, fruits, man. We're starting off with some mangoes this morning.
Oh, mangoes. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Anytime we can get the fruit, we jump up at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good, man. Fruit's good for the body. Early morning fruits is good. Clean out the intestine and thing like that, you know.
Excellent. Excellent.
Food for the intestine.
Mm-hmm.
So what's else going on with you? What's else going on? What's happening? You know, yesterday we were talking about the voting thing yesterday, about the finger and the ink.
Oh, yeah. I have come up with something new about that now.
Oh, you find something new?
No, I've found something new, but I realized that I might have been asking the wrong question.
Well, what the question you're supposed to ask?
I am thinking that I should be saying, can a sanitized finger be infected when put in a compromised ink jug? Or can a sanitized finger infect an ink jug?
Okay.
Because that's a real problem, you know. What happens when you sanitize your finger? Does it protect you? Does it protect you from the virus attaching onto your finger? Like really ink. If you have an infected jug of ink, when you put your finger, your sanitized finger in there, will the sanitizer prevent the tainted ink from infecting you? Or on the other hand, if you have a clean bottle of ink and you put a sanitized finger in there, infected finger in there that has been sanitized, will the sanitizer prevent the transmission from your finger to the ink?
But I am told that they're going to put alcohol in the ink as well.
Yes, I am told that, but I don't see how that can help.
Well, alcohol not strong enough. Alcohol not strong enough. The same thing in a sanitizer. Alcohol in the sanitizer as well too.
Yeah, I know, but I am not seeing where anybody is saying that any of these things can kill the virus. No, I have found another major thing now, where the sanitizer is useless, totally useless. You know why it's useless?
No, you tell me.
The sanitizer is put on your finger and your hand. Suppose somebody go in the place there, and when they decide to use the ink, they cough and sneeze. How will the sanitized ink prevent the droppings and the droplets from going into the ink? Okay. You see my point? So there's nothing to protect the ink. So it's really sanitized unless the sanitizer can kill the COVID.
Well, I tell you what, you better take up that with your election board people, them. Because
no, the election board people has put out the method of what people should do already.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to wear a glove. My thing to you, as I said to you.
The idea of the ink, the idea of the ink is that it shows if you vote already. So if you wear gloves, you can always take it off and come back and go vote again.
My thing to you, as I said it, when they take your card, your voter's ID card, You have a computer,
Mm.
right? That they go into the computer, and it's supposed to indicate that you such and such, and it's check off that you already come. You understand me? So if you should
Mm.
go back again, unless you're going to go with a different voter ID card, same picture but different name.
But apparently they don't believe in that.
Well, you guys have to figure out
I
that one
spoke
day.
I don't know. You see, I don't know how many countries in the world today are actually are actually are actually using this ink business. Because when I spoke to you, and you don't do it. I spoke to somebody in the
America don't do
UK,
it. America don't do it.
and UK don't do it either. I'm pretty sure that Canada doesn't do it either. So why we keep with this old archaic method of doing things that is very unsanitary, even without COVID?
Well, that's
It's
something
not
now when I forgot reform. When I have to deal with the electoral reform. So and change up
serious reform.
and make some changes.
Yeah, yeah, serious reform. Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree that.
And make some changes with that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, my friend.
So that's how it's set up for you guys. So unfortunately, that's something on the table where you guys have to work out between now and September 3rd and see what changes can come about in a split second. If not,
I won't hold my breath for that.
a lot of people won't be voting who are
I
what you call
will.
it who have underlying conditions. So so
I will not hold my. I will not hold my breath for that.
okay. So what you have for the this morning for did you know?
Okay, before did you know? I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
When you got your citizenship,
Mm-hmm.
your green card, what did you do with your green card?
What I did with my green card,
Yes,
well, I think they took it back from me, I'm not sure. I think they
they
took it back
actually
from me. I'm not sure
they
about,
took it back from.
I think so. I'm not sure. It's been a long time, so I'm not sure. Can't remember. But
Okay,
most
okay,
likely they would have taken that from you and give you an issue and give you your certificate.
okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. What I ask is because I'm looking at a document like yesterday of a citizenship ceremony,
Mm-hmm.
and what they have done or are doing is having the people literally cut up their card.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a drastic thing, say, then you're moving from one status to the next,
Mm-hmm.
and then destroy the old status completely.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to cut it up, man.
Well, I came and that was what and was that at a virtual ceremony?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's why.
You will be.
Maybe that's
Will
why.
be.
Maybe that's why. They want to make sure they see they
Well,
cutting the right thing. Mm.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
that's why. Maybe that's why.
Mm.
So what's the did you know?
Okay. In what we call it now? I guess celebrating this citizenship thing, I've decided that we actually should say a few words on citizenship in the Caribbean. And what I have discovered, boy, I didn't expect what I saw. Didn't expect what I saw. Give me a 2 minute. Tell the music, give me a minute to get back. But I am ready, but just give me a 2 minutes.
Walking on sand and holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight. In my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. East or west, I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. North or south, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance, or sing and shout. In my own homeland. Give yourself a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, so everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend. Music now one I can ever refuse it. Pulsating, vibrating, reggae, reggae, reggae. Very sky, rock, steady, mental. A quadrillion, coming. You can fill your belly with a coconut jelly, mango, papa, cane and Guinea. There's ackee and a saltfish and a roast yam and banana. Curried goat and a managed water. The Sunday special if you like a revival.
Every day, Monday to Friday. This time in the morning, we give you a segment we call Did You Know? Did You Know? Brought to you courtesy of Slowly Jamaica, the event planner. Go ahead, Flavius.
Morning, folks. Morning, folks. We will be looking this morning on citizenship in the Caribbean. And we know that if you are born somewhere, you have automatic citizenship, and then different countries would have different way to deal with citizenship of people, whose parents were born in the country, but the child was not born there, So things like that. And you have different things. You can become a citizen by naturalization, and you have a lot of different things. But I have come up on another kind of citizenship that I want to speak about today. Not very long. There is a program for some countries of the Caribbean that is called Citizenship by Investment Caribbean programs. That means if you have enough money and you want to invest in the country at a certain level, you can become an immediate citizen. And some of the Caribbean countries that are doing that now are Antigua Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts, and St. Lucia. So these countries are very popular with those looking for a second passport, which can offer them visa-free travel to over 150 countries worldwide, including access to EU, Schengen zone, and the UK. Currently, there are a number of excellent fee reductions on the offer. So, because of COVID, you have, some reduction in the fees. The investment can be a donation, or it can be some real estate or business venture that you are bringing in a certain amount of money. Like some of them is 100,000 US or 200,000 or 150,000 US. And you get the paperwork done, and in a few months, you will get your visa. And why people would want that? It allows them, depending on where they are from, it allows them more access to more countries in the world that they probably would not have had access to normally with their normal visa. So they have a second visa. I mean, not a visa, sorry, a second passport that they can use. So that is the Caribbean Citizen by Investment Program that is happening in a number of islands in the Caribbean. Not a lot, as you see, about 5 or a few more, but that's how it is. Another thing that comes up, not necessarily because of the citizenship thing, but in general, this is what I did not know. So did you know that passports are being ranked? So passports over the world are being ranked as best and, first and second and third. And what I'm seeing is that Barbados in 2019, and then I think in 2020, Barbados is a leading passport in the Caribbean as far as ranking. As far as ranking is concerned. So they say Barbados is number 1 in the Caribbean. Visa-free access to 159 destinations. Bahamas is number 2 in the Caribbean. And of course, Barbados is number 24th in the world. Bahamas is number 2 in the Caribbean and 25th in the world with access to 154 destinations. I think this has changed for this year. St. Kitts Nevis is at 327 in the world. Visa-free access visa-free access to 150 destinations. Trinidad and Tobago, number 5 in the Caribbean and 30 in the world, visa-free access to 148 destinations. St. Lucia, 16 Caribbean and 31st in the world, 145 destinations. This is free visa access. St. Vincent and Grenadines, number 7 in the Caribbean, 32 in the world, access to 144 destinations. 8 is Grenada, 33 in the world, visa-free access to 143 countries. 9 is Dominica, 36. There are 19 in the Caribbean, 36 in the world, and gives you 137 free destinations. And the stragglers we have Jamaica, number 10 in the Caribbean, 61st in the world, and they give you only 83 destinations. Cuba and the Dominican Republic are tied at number 11 with 73 in the world and give you access to only 65 destinations. And number 12, rounding it off, is 80, number 12 in the Caribbean, and 82 in the world. They give you access to 51 destinations. So you see where the Caribbean fits, and we're the ones with the that are selling the passports, reinvestment. They fall up in the top of the Caribbean. That will St. Kitts and St. Lucia, St. Vincent. They are right up there. And of course, the 3 stragglers at the bottom is Jamaica, Cuba, Dominica, and 4, and 80. They are less liked around the world. From 83 to 51 destinations. Barbados 159, Bahamas 154, and St. Kitts 151. So I hope that gives you a little insight into how important citizenship is and what it can do or not do for you. So that's it, Franco.
So in case you never know, now you know.
Yeah, that citizenship is important.
Okay.
Okay, take it.
So the destinations, that part that you mentioned. How much is Jamaica? How much destination for Jamaica again?
83.
83.
That is visa free.
Mm-hmm.
83 countries that you don't need a visa.
Yeah, I know. That's what you meant. So who have the eyes? Who have the eyes?
159. I mean,
159, okay.
Yeah.
Well, 83 is a good number. A good number there still.
It is just 51. Very, 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 very.
The Caribbean, them
strange,
have power, them a move up, man. Give them time.
Oh, yes, that's a point.
Oh, except for the
I knew that a lot of these big countries have this program going where if you have enough money, you can come in and open a business with a certain amount of money, and they will give you your status. I did not know that was being done in the Caribbean.
Okay.
So we are involved in everything you can think of.
So it go, man. So it go. Anyway, let's get down to business. And in the meantime, we're getting ready to bring in our guest this morning, Minkaluv.
Yes, and I just sent you an email with the songs that are going to be launched today.
An email. You just send me the email.
Yes, I just got it here.
Oh, you just got it too?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hold on, hold on.
This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome. Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company. This is your very own sports, music, and lifestyle podcast with Flavius and Franco. Welcome. Hi, this is Pam Hall, and I'm inviting you to hang out with Flavius and Franco on the Real Stuff podcast. They're such great company.
Feel like a tourist in my own homeland.
My own homeland. I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. I really love you, baby. Want you forever. Really love you, baby. Really want you, baby. I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. I really love you, baby. Want you forever. Really love you, baby. Really want you, baby. Love I will give you is so powerful, so special. Under your skin it will flow through your vein. My love's insane. This love I give, I just can't stop. It's in your face, even when you turn your back. And just like a magnifying glass, the heat that I transmit will melt your heart. Oh, I wish that you were the man in my life. I would like to take you to my home to be with me forever. Really love you, baby. Want you forever and ever. Really want you, baby. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, forever and ever. Yeah, yeah. I know you're wondering why my love is so strong. It's 'cause I see something in you.
Yes, listeners, in case you're just joining us, welcome to the Real Stuff podcast. And as I said, today we have a very important guest. But before I bring in our guest this morning, let me just play you a snippet of her video so you can see who I'm talking about. It's a talented young lady nestled above the historic cane fields and factories of Western Jamaica is a small town called Grange Hill, which has produced one of the emerging fashion giants in Jamaica. She is what some would call a renegade and others a bellwether, a visionary in more ways than one. Gillian Francis, aka Minka, is one of Jamaica's premier designers with a promising future in world fashion domination. She is the true meaning of likkle, but tallawah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring in Minka. Morning, morning. How you doing?
Greetings. I'm good. I'm great. I'm happy. I'm well. I'm thankful.
True, true. How is the family?
Great, you know.
Good, good.
Family's good.
Glad to hear that. So
Good
you're
morning, Minka. Yes.
Hi. Hi, Flavius. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
I wonder why not.
So this morning, we're going to be chit-chatting about a lot of stuff for people who don't know who Minka is. But I want to know how you get the name Minka. That's the first question I want to know. How you get the name Minka?
Well, when I was growing up, I hated my name Julian because I thought it was a Babylon name, and I mean it's Latin and it just never resonated with me. So I wanted an African name. So I would listen to Muta Baruch and he would come on with names, and I would actually bleach to listen to him. So one night I was determined to get a name, and I fell asleep, and the only name I heard was Minka. And it means justice, so I just took it on. Ever since I was 14, I just took on that name.
So you run with that name, Minka. Well,
Yeah.
good. You said it means justice.
It means justice in the Akan tribe of Ethiopia. It means house of love in Japan.
Good to know. Good to know.
And it's actually, the House of Love is actually a place that artists go to express their creativity. So it's right up my alley.
That's what I'm just about to say. You're very, you don't call yourself talented, you say. You say you're a multi-dimensional.
I'm a multi-dimensional creative being, yes.
All right. So tell me about this stuff now. Tell me about some of the stuff that you have going for you. I see you're doing what?
Wow, where do I start? A lot of people probably know me because of my designing. So I started off doing designing, specializing in crochet, and then I would mix the African fabric with the crochet. And then, well, actually, I started off with jewelry first because my aunt Sheena gave me my first $2,000 right out of high school. I didn't want to go to college. And so in Negril, I would make my jewelry and go on the beach and try to sell, but it was just too much of a hustle life. And I really wanted to do music, so I kind of came to Kingston. But the music wasn't really working out for me. I would design my own clothes, and people would actually, want them, buy them off my back. And I got a write-up in the Observer. One of my friends, Monica, introduced me to Dwight Peters, and I just got caught up in the fashion industry. So a lot of people, I became very well known for that. Unfortunately, it wasn't making money for me. And I really got tired of my accountant telling me this is an expensive hobby. So I went to school and I became a certified family herbalist. And during that time, well, all my life, I've been kind of like doing readings for people. And I don't even know when that became so much career for me, but it just blossomed into like my friends just started telling other people. I started doing fairs. So I'm also what I call a spiritual life coach because I have the gift of sight. So I'm able to do readings for people. I can tap into their energy and tell them what's blocking them and stuff like that. So then I mix that with life coaching. So a lot of psychics, they just read people and leave them. With me, I read you and I give you life tools. So all the life tools that I use to help to better my life, I teach to what I call my mystics. So now I have a mystic circle now, and I empower a lot of people. And I also have a vegan cosmetic line. I also do feng shui. I'm a feng shui consultant. So feng shui is basically sorting out the energetic space in your home and your yard. And I have a incense line, which came from just using our spiritual herbs that we have here in Jamaica. My spirit kept giving me dreams and guiding me, and they're very powerful, those incenses. And I'm also a certified media producer, and now I'm doing my music, which is like my first love. I'm so excited to do that, and to big up yourself. But so we're doing a bunch of things, and I do have my own show on Instagram Live as well, and I want to just really maybe have my own production team. So my dream is to basically empower, especially young women, so that they know that they don't really have to sell out. Like on my Instagram, I tell people, because I never really made any money from my designing, and I wasn't really business savvy. So here I was with all this talents, and I also didn't understand about wealth consciousness and how, your spiritual blockages can actually block your abundance. So I had to work on all of that. So now that I've worked through all of that, I'm just basically ready. I just recently launched a wellness hub with Jackie Morris, big up yourself, Morrison. So I had this client, and she was so sweet. She helped me to secure the space. I mean, it's so crazy because I'm always talking about the law of attraction and how things work. I remember, and I'm a very spiritual person. I meditate and I pray a lot. And I'm always trying to keep in touch with source, and I have a lot of faith, right? Sometimes I doubt myself though, but I remember when my spirit was telling me to get ready for my hub and to get ready for my music, to publish my songs. And I was like, I don't know how these things are going to happen. I had given up on my dream of doing my music. I told myself I didn't have any money for my hub. And then, I got the space, and then I was just like, okay, I don't have the money to stock it. And my spirits kept saying, stop thinking about the money like that. Stop limiting yourself. Practice what you preach. So I just put it out there that I wanted to stock it. And before I knew it, I was working and saving my money. And then I could buy stock to open my hub. So down at the hub, we're going to be doing Reiki, pranic healing, energetic healing, that kind of supernatural healing, they call it.
Okay.
It's very famous. It's very popular in places like Asia. So I really want to bring that here. It's all about your meridians, clearing your meridians. I don't know how much your audience knows about chakras and things like that, but every ailment, every illness is actually emotionally connected. And also it starts in your energetic field before it actually reaches to your body. So if you can keep clearing your energetic field, then more than likely you're going to be able to prevent getting, sick or, unhealthy or in disease. And I do practice holistic healing. So it's not just about the physical, it's the mental, because how you think have a lot to do with your life and how your emotions, how you process your emotions and all of those things, how you process your challenges. Yeah. So that's what I do. That's what I'm about. I'm excited about my hub. We sell crystals, we sell incenses. I am coming out with a line of herbal formulas. I do sell those one-on-ones to my clients, and I do get really good reviews. So I'm all about wellness. I'm all about, turning what I call trash into treasure.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things that we always throw away in
You're
Jamaica
like
or
a
not
thrift shop
make use
collector.
of.
You're like a thrift shop collector.
Well, yeah, kind of like an antique shop. But like I like to, we have so much. Like one of my practices that I do in my law of attraction is I go outside and I see all the leaves and all the trees and I just see them as money,
Mm.
because the avocado leaf has so much benefits, the mango leaf has so much benefits. These are what I use in my cosmetics. I use, annatto, I use cerasee, I use moringa.
You're kidding me. You're
I'm very
kidding.
proud of using Jamaican ingredients in my
Mm-hmm.
products, because it's known that there's something gifted about us, about this soil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You actually use all of those stuff. The moringa leaf and the avocado, mango leaf and cerasee.
I do. All of those things I use. I use cocoa. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, Jamaican chocolate. They
Mm-hmm.
don't call it foods of the god for nothing. But yes, and I mean, and one of the things too that makes my product so magical, is that when you use products that are what's that word that I'm looking for? Indigenous
Mm-hmm.
to your country, and it's a different vibe, it's a different energy. My
True, true.
products are not just vegan and all natural and cater to the environment, but the energy, the magic that I put in it, just because I am passionate about it, just because I'm also a vegan and I would not sell anything that I wouldn't use
Yeah,
or
that's
wear.
the vegan. You have a vegan line as well.
This is my line. This is my line. This is my line. I'm actually wearing my own makeup.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a vegan makeup line that I'm going to be launching soon. So and I mean, I'm so very proud, because I mean, if I'm very proud to say, as a Jamaican, you can get all these things from here, international class, first class, the best quality,
Mm-hmm.
and we're bringing it globally. So
That's wonderful.
yeah,
That's
I'm very
wonderful.
proud of that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I applaud you. That's
And,
wonderful.
and so I have my own hair care line too. So if you notice, my hair is very tinted. This
Mm-hmm.
is my natural hair color line that I'm coming out with also, that doesn't have any chemicals in it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're really like tapping into, we're tapping into all the creativity that the universe and God and source is giving unto us. I don't watch TV. I don't really gossip. I don't pay attention too much to what's going on. So I have a lot of time on my hands to
You
be
sure do. You
creative.
sure do. To be involved in so many different things, and making so much stuff. But I'm looking at some of the I was just showing them online, or not too long while you were talking. I'm looking at some of the things that you crochet, right? Like the headgear, the outfit I see Pam wearing, and the swimsuit that another model was wearing as well. But how long have you been doing the crocheting?
Well, I've been crocheting since I was 10. No,
Mm.
maybe from before that, actually. From before that,
Mm-hmm.
maybe since I was 6.
What was the first thing you remember you
I
made?
lived with my stepmother. And she would, the other kids would go to play, and
Mm-hmm.
I was bullied when I was younger because I was always so different. So I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like to play with the other kids.
Mm-hmm. What was the first thing you
Anyways,
made? What was the first thing you made?
I made maybe like a doily or
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So back in the day, that's what they used to teach us to make, like doilies and table. It was about house decor.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to Washington one time, I met some of my friends, and they actually used, and that time it was the finer needle, and it took forever to make something. So
Mm-hmm.
when I went to Washington, I met some girls that used the bigger needle and the bigger thread
Mm-hmm.
to make clothes, like what I'm wearing now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, and then right before that, somebody had given me some crochet tops, and I was very inspired to make stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to Washington and I saw, and then I started realizing that, there were patterns online and stuff. So I started making clothes that time, but it was mostly for myself. I started making like I would make a top to match, like something as simple like this. Because what you don't know, this is just a straight line, and then I just put a thing here. So it's very easy to make something like this.
Okay.
So I would start off with something like this, and then maybe like make a hat and a bag to match.
Okay.
So I really started to make the stuff for myself at first. And then when I came back to Jamaica, I was hanging out at the studios because I really wanted to do my music. And people would just want to buy the stuff off my back. And I wanted the money. So they would actually just go to the road and buy a shirt and come back and tell me, like, they just had to have my clothes. And I was just like, I think I have something here. So then it was just, everything was ordained and it was just predestined. So then I met a friend, Dorset. Dorset introduced me to The Observer, and she did a feature on me. I would also write for The Observer as well as a teenager. And then I was introduced to Dwight Peters by Monique, one of my other friends, and he just blasted my fashion for me. And
That's
then
good.
I went over to Pulse, and I did a lot of fashion shows after that in New York, St. Kitts, Belgium, UK, Barbados.
So you've been traveling as well with but while doing your stuff.
Yep. It's just unfortunate that it wasn't really making any money for me, but it was fortunate because it made my name. You know, it made my name. So
Good.
It's kind of like anything I come out with now.
Something came from it.
People
Good.
pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I mean, you know, I can't even really blame anybody for me not making any money. It's just because I wasn't smart. I wasn't a business person. I don't think I wanted to make money. I had the mindset of, you know, when you're too woke.
I understand that part of it. Because I started a business too. I didn't really want to make no money either.
And then it really became a lot for me because when I started to get really well known, people would just show up at my yard and eat out my food and go away with my books. And it was crazy. I just wanted to hide.
So the person who usually once get bullied now have a lot of friends after that, huh?
You call them that.
Yeah, right.
I'm very smart about my best friends now, no, not to the real people in my life, but my best friends now are my spirit guides. Like I used to be so, used to bawl a lot about being so different and being so left out because I'm so psychic and I'm so in touch with the spiritual world. Now I love it. Like, leave me alone. Let me talk to my fairies. Let me talk to my spirits because I am just very psychic and a lot of people are very fake. And like, I'm just so hard to pretend. Like, I'm going to be looking at you like, yeah, right. So I just avoid people as much as I can. And then when I go out now, I bring out my actress mode because you can't malice everybody. There's just so many people out there.
That's true. And you don't look like somebody who keep a grudge either.
It doesn't make sense.
You don't sound like somebody who keep a grudge either. So that's true. You can't.
But I'm just saying, don't be fake with me because I'll call you out. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard for me to play diplomatic and be looking at, I see through people. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Because you're an idealist and a positivist. So that's good. Now, tell me about your music. You said that's your passion now, music. Because I saw the videos that you sent. And
yes.
I did some touch up on it just to, not to be, get infringe on it for, copy it because it's copyright protected as well.
It is, but okay. But you should be able to play it though.
No, I'm not talking the song. I'm talking the videos. The videos.
Oh, no, because it's my video. I paid for that video.
Okay, all right. Well, good then.
So it's okay. You could use it.
All right, but tell me your music. You say you have the passion now for music.
So I've always had the passion for music, though. That's basically what I've always wanted to do. Ever since I was a child, I would record songs off the radio and practice the sing them on the top of my voice, on my veranda, in my bathroom. I was always singing as a child. And then I started writing my own songs when I was in high school. And I would always perform at high school as well, which was so crazy. Talk about having enemies. I had a lot of people who hated me in high school. But this is one of the reasons why I wanted to do my music, right? One time when I went and I did a show, it was some impromptu stuff because they are always pushing me on stage, and my friends pushed me up on stage. They wanted to go on stage, but them not have no lyrics, right? So they pulled me on stage with them, and I sang over this Beanie Man song. Say, I am going home on Rasta man train them at still I see and a God. I am going, and so at the time I was a Rasta, right? And so it mashed up the whole place. And when I saw even my enemies, the people that didn't like me, that were rooting for me, I was like, oh, this is like a high like no other. So that's the thing though. A lot of times when I performed was because I was being pushed on stage, and I used to perform in groups as well. Like, in Jamaica and in country, you have these little community things. And then when I used to go to church, I used to perform, and then they used to have these concerts where you pay to take off the person.
Oh.
So then I would always be the last one up there, and I would think it's because nobody didn't love me. I didn't realize they just wanted to see me perform. So, and I always got like a lot of lead roles when I sang in the choir. And then so I started performing when I was like 9, I met 19, or maybe like 17. It was maybe before that. Jesse Gender would put me on his shows. Capleton would call me up. Sizzler, I perform on Sizzler show too. So I was so young though. I probably looked like I was 12 at the time. And Future Fambo, like all these people would help me to really they would call me up on stage and stuff. That helped me more than the females. The females started to get jealous, and apart from the fact that 1 and 2 of the other men would try to check for me, because all of these names that I'm calling, they never disrespected me none time. They just really wanted to help. But the females in the industry, let me tell you, big ups to Auntie Pam. I can't stop saying it. And I'm the kind of person, I do not like competition. So if I see where, because I sang backup for Andrew, oh my God, what's his name? I've done a few backup tracks, and there was a famous singer, I'm not going to really call his name, but I did a track, and he told me he didn't use that track. And I actually was watching a movie, and I heard my own voice. Wow. And I realized it was that track. And then I can't even bother. So those things turned me off. The music, I didn't want to do it. And then, I had an incident where I was trying to perform, and I was, somebody put a gun at my side. So I was really turned off, and that traumatized me. Yeah, and I was 19. So I kind of like I was like, forget this music business. I just really can't be bothered.
So you're back off, right? And now you really came back. So you're back off from the music for a while, and now you came back.
Well, yeah, it's more, people always be like, I think it's really my calling, and it just happened. I mean, my spirit just said to get ready. I, wanted to, they said publish your songs. So I published my songs, and I, got them copywritten. And then it was so crazy. I got to go to LA, and in LA, I don't know, it was just something. Everybody just started making a big fuss about me. I did have 1 and 2 songs that I was just fooling around in the studio with, and I would make them hear it, and they would just go crazy. And everybody wanted me to perform at some big, venues. Like, they were giving me big venues. Even the other day, Boom Don, big up yourself. So Homer Harris now, I reconnected with him in Florida just the other day, and he's been on my case since I was 17 to do my music. So he was just like, come, this is a dream of yours, we're gonna do the work. And right as I started working with him, and he would be giving me exercises to do and stuff like that, Boom Don asked me to do a show for her, a fashion show. So the models didn't come through for her, and then I was just like, oh well, I guess I could perform, but it was a joke. But she put me on the show, and the next thing I know, I was this highly anticipated performer, and I performed well. I performed so well that I got, you know, a couple of producers wanted to work with me. But I'm very funny because they wanted to turn me into India Ari and Jill Scott and all of that. And no, I love my manager because he's like, no, we love your playing for the old school. They're like telling me my play went too old school and all of that. So I didn't work with them. And I'm very, you know, particular about that with who I work with because I'm so true to my craft. Like this to me with everything else comes from source. So then my manager really worked on me. So even that show that I performed that I got so much traction from, I'm so much better now because I've really been performing, practicing, doing my breathing exercises, doing my exercises, really getting ready even mentally because I'm not somebody who likes the limelight. I don't like the limelight. That was a big part of also why I changed my mind. I do not like eyes on me too much. I do not like unnecessary attention.
Well, so coming in the music business,
preparing spiritually and mentally for, and then the thing about it is my spirit told me that when I do my music, and I mean my music is very positive, as you can hear. I'm sending this positivity, but I'm also going to be getting attention. And then when I get the attention now, I can tell people about the natural lifestyle, the vegan cosmetics, you know, the empowerment jewelry. So it's really an empire in an authentic way, because you have a lot of people that build empire by stealing other people's creativity, by, you know, and it's not the truth. You know, it's like a facade, and they have to, you know, be probably prostituting themselves. And I want to build my empire from the ground up to show people that it can be done. I use a lot of spiritual, what I call magic, in terms of meditation and connecting to source. I'm a very spiritual person. That comes first before everything else.
Good. Since you mentioned positive lyrics, this the video I'm going to show now is the I really like this. I really like the lyrics. Ray-Bans.
Thank you.
So I wanna you know, feature it right now. Let people see Ray-Ban. So Ray-Ban with Minkaluv.
Greetings, this is Minkaluv. Practice social distancing. Boost your immune system, people. It's time for us to get healthy and, you know, grow some food and them things. And I just want to make an appeal to shine your lights. Shine your light bright. If you have a message, if you have knowledge that you want to share, this is the time to stand up and be a light for the universe. You know why? And tell the haters them say. When I respond, run the rhythm. Yeah, man. Because right about now, in these times, we have to give light and hope and love to each other, you know? Tell the haters we get some Ray-Bans, cause we are shine brighter with no response. Well fit and we can go the long distance. Tell dirty hearts and no put up no resistance. Tell the media say we're ready for the spotlight, cause the world have to get our good vibes. Teach the people how to live them best life. Tired of the killing, now we tired of the night. Our time now for we live a good life. All Jamaicans just shine your light bright. Be a star and write your own playwright. Skin just a glow like the stone name pyrite. Meditation fi set the meds well right. Body firm and we keep that well tight. Them a chat, them can go and chat all night. Can't get we out all the fight, them a fight so. Tell the haters we get some Ray-Bans, cause we are shine brighter with our response. Well fit and we can go the long distance. Tell dirty hearts and no put up no resistance. Tell the media say we're ready for the spotlight, cause the world have to get our good vibes. Teach the people how to live them best life. Tired of the killing, now we tired of the nights. We are lead and now we are set the most trends. Well authentic and we no love the pretense. We just a flow with the high frequency style. What we have you don't know them never see it yet. We too blessed I could know we them a try stress. I could no weed them a run, come try test. I try flop we but you have to with defense. Can't get we out cause you know we are no weak fence. So tell the haters we get some ribbons. Cause we are shine bright and we no response. Well fit and we can go the long distance. Tell dirty hearts and put up no resistance. Tell the media we ready for the spotlight. Cause the world have to get our good vibes. Teach the people how to live their best life. Tired of the killing now we tired of the 9 nights. Our time now for we live a good life. Jamaicans just shine your light bright. Be a star and write your own playwright. Skin just a glow like the stone name pyrite. Meditation fi set the meds well right. Body firm and we keep that well tight. Them a chat, them can go and chat all night. Can't get all the fight, them a fight so. Tell the haters to get some ribbons. Cause we are shine bright and we no response. Well fit and we can the long distance. Tell dirty heart, nobody put up no resistance. Tell the media we're ready for the spotlight. Cause the world have to get our good vibe. Teach the people how to live them best life. Tired of the killing and we tired of the 9 nights. Yeah man, more love and more life, you know. Give thanks for tuning in. It has been Minkaluv, you know, on behalf of Jamaica. Big up Homer Harris and my Westmoreland people them. Enough love. Greetings. This is Minkaluv. Practice social distancing.
Yes, Minka. That is good. Pan the taxi rhythm. You sit down pan the rhythm like a lizard pan a limb, man. That's good. So now that you have a song also today.
I've been Huh?
Go ahead. You say you've been practicing.
No. What you were? No, I was saying I've been practicing. I practice a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I do practice a lot. I do take my craft very seriously.
Mm-hmm. True.
I practice a lot. I remember when my manager said, "I'm not training you to perform for 20 minutes. I'm training you to perform for an hour, 2 hours."
Mm-hmm.
And it's so crazy. I do not even have a record out, and I'm getting offers like that, where I'm getting a whole venue to do my own show. I could perform for an hour if I want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's just the blessings, really. And I've always learned there's no such thing as an overnight success. It's like, you've been making all these causes, and then when the universe says it's right, it's just like you could really make a quantum shift, which is what I feel is gonna happen.
Good things come to those who wait,
with
man.
all of this.
I said good things comes to those who wait, and that is good. That is good.
But I really have been practicing. So as I was saying, I really don't. I'm not judging anybody, but it's really nice to see an artist on stage and they're not running out of breath and they're not letting the audience sing everything for them. Like, I really enjoy performing, and I really want to put on some good performances for the people. So I've been really practicing and training and developing my craft.
That's true. You have a song here that we got it this morning. Hold on. We got a song this morning named Love Pill. I can't see you over there. You want to tell me more about this love pill? Huh? You want to tell me more about the love pill?
Okay, so the love pill is, I've always been jealousy. I've always been, ever since I was going to school, man. It's just been, and the thing about me is that I'm so helpful. I'm so loving. I don't see why anybody needs to be jealous of anybody. You know what I'm saying? You put in the work too, So, I mean, the thing is, I know how the music industry is, and, I was just tired of people, and I know there are a lot of people that can relate to this. I was just tired of putting myself in a corner just because I was afraid of people being jealous of me. So
Okay.
this love pill is like, listen, I know I'm gonna stick at this, and a lot of people have just really tried to, come at me and test me, and I'm still here,
Mm.
hello. So that's kind of like what the song is about. But most importantly, it's all about no matter what people throw at me, it's just love. Like, here's the love pill because you must be miserable and unhappy to be wanting to, be jealous of people and all of that. So that's just the whole concept of the song. And it's really, teaching people that, claim your power, take
True.
up space,
True. True.
take your power back
True. 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 True.
with love.
Before I play in the while it's playing, because I don't want them to see your reaction. While it's playing, I'm just gonna do a photo slide of your products while Love Pill is playing. That's good enough for you?
That, I'm
And
good,
and
sure.
and it's premiere on our podcast this morning, right?
Yes,
Yes. So
yay.
we're the best.
So
We're the best. So here we go. So, Love Pill by the talented or the multi-dimensional Minka.
Yo, why them people love take set pound with some man? True, we don't look like we're mighty and strong, but watch the estimation, cause you could be wrong, cause you see, the power so we have that no normal, and anything we touch you know it gone viral. We just a work and a pray out survival. Worship what? Now worship no idol. Don't know the goodie have to keep that vital with moringa juice. This to them what I tell real empress. Put me up on pedestal. Don't know me work now compete with the next gal. Yo, sick of this. Me know them a go sick of this. Give them a love pill and tell them self is swallow this. I try test but they know they made the wrong pick. Because we're powerful even though we little bit. Full of bliss. Life so full of bliss. Give them a love pill and tell them self is swallow this. I try test but they know they made the wrong pick. Because we're powerful even though we little bit. The times what we living is crucial. So with we energies we start move frugal. Back off vamps. Make them know we have with crystal. Invoke what? Nah invoke no demon. It's just straight positive vibration with sincere thoughts. Some deep meditation as a empress. How we rule the nation. Ready when them call lioness iration. Yo, sick of this. Me know them.
Yes, indeed. That's Love Pill. Love Pill with the talented. I keep saying talented, but that's how I see it. Come back in, Minka. Come back in, Minka. Where you at?
right here.
All right. So that's just a snippet of the song, you know.
Thank you.
So right now, we have I want to ask you another question, because I know you tell us a lot about yourself. You're a vegan. You're a vegan, right? Do you specialize in vegan food as well?
Yes, actually I do, and I have a catering company
Mm-hmm.
that I do cater to parties and events sometimes
Okay.
actually, and I really want to come out with juices and shakes. So I'm gonna be selling those down at my hub. So I'm gonna be selling like snacks and stuff. And I've been coming up with some stuff that I don't really want to talk about yet. Don't want to give away my secrets.
True.
'Cause
Keep it.
it's so crazy how people. Just the other day, somebody was saying to me, "Oh, Minka, look how you start up this vegan thing," and then people just take it and run gone and making, money off it more than you. And I'm like, I don't watch those things because I invest a lot of money in studying my craft, everything that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? So I want to really do it properly. And then I get a lot of creative ideas from source, you know, and, especially internationally, I really want to come up with a line of snacks, foods, you know, really healthy stuff, teas, sauces, you know, stuff like that. And the thing about it is, I've really been tweaking and twerking, and I'm realizing that a lot of the stuff that they put in our cosmetics, a lot of the stuff that they put in our food, they don't have to. And they don't have to put these things in our foods. So why do they do it? You know? So I've really been studying. I call myself the mad scientist because a lot of these things I use them myself. I you know, experiment on myself, and if it's good enough for me, then it's ready to put on the market. I say I can't really fully say I don't use animal testing because, to be honest, what I do is I put like my cosmetics and stuff in my yard, and if the ants eat it, then we're good to go.
You're dynamic, man. You're dynamic. You're not the mad scientist. You're the dynamic scientist. So that's how we come about to Touch of Minka, right?
Touch of Minka, yes, is really the cosmetic line. And I mean, that came about, I don't even know. Somebody actually gave me that name. They were like, oh, everybody needs a touch of Minka in their lives because I did so many things. And so the Touch of Minka, yes, it's a cosmetic line, but then it's like the everything. Everything is like, you get everything. It's a touch of me. True. Because I really do put my heart and my soul into everything that I do. And, you know, I really refuse to compromise the integrity or the value, the quality of my products or my services.
True. I love that. So if for people who want to get in touch with you, you want to tell them where they can reach you?
You can just minkaluv.com. That's my website. So you could just get me. All contacts are on there. You could I'm on Instagram, Touch of Minka, TOUCHOFMINKA, and then you could just message me from there.
We'll have some people in the chat room bigging you up, like Tubbs, Tub Future, Angela, Pam, everybody that's giving you the thumbs up, you know. They like your motivation, you know, your whole vibes, etc. And I really love your vibes. So, you know, I really love your vibe because to see all the, you know, when I went on your website and to see the stuff that you did, you know, and you single-handedly, you know, came up with all of these ideas and turned them into, I would say, a reality. Because for you to have your own cosmetic lines and things like this, and everything is all natural, vegan stuff, you're really dynamic. That's all I can say. You're dynamic. You know, you're really dynamic.
Thank you.
Where my co-host, Flavius, where you at, man?
I'm here. I've been calling you long ago.
Yep, I have a long time all. So you can come on in and drop your two bits. Huh?
No, man, I like her stuff tremendously. I mean, I've seen her stuff before, especially crocheting.
Yeah. I love the crochet.
But the music, yeah. But the music is good, man. Music is good.
Don't put down none of them here. And things will come. Don't worry about the money. Things will come. Because sometimes when you start a business, sometimes and you focus solely on just money, never usually, you know, take off that way. But what you have is natural stuff. People will buy it when time comes. Everything take time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's just a matter of time for them. Because if you notice, this COVID-19, it made a lot of changes in people's life. And more changes is going to happen. This is just the beginning. All right? And the future is not ours to see, but the destiny, we know we're destiny. We know where we want to go, right? And you just continue to strive for good and for the unity, you know, because everything that you mentioned this morning, It's absolutely marvelous. And I say you're dynamic. Keep the good works, my sister, from Judah
Yeah.
Lion. Judah
Thank
Lion
you
say
so
keep the
much.
good work.
That's the goal because really and truly, I've been investors asked me to bring my business to the States, to factories and stuff. It's very important for me to
Mm-hmm.
keep my business Jamaica based,
Mm-hmm.
and to employ Jamaican people and
Mm-hmm.
to make foreign exchange for my country. So I've always
Beautiful,
liked that
beautiful.
phrase: ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Boom, boom, boom,
So
boom, boom. That's powerful words right there, sir, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, man.
thank
Just
you.
continue to do the same thing. Don't ease up.
Hmm. Yeah.
So before I want to close out the conversation with another video, right? This other video, I think this one near something another bliss.
No,
Okay,
you just played it.
that was a
So that
bliss.
was the same one. Yeah, I didn't do that. I performed it
Oh, so
and the
that
person
okay,
did it.
okay,
So yeah, it's the same one.
okay.
Love Pill is the same
It's
one.
the same one. See, but you
Yeah,
change your name. You
right.
changed the name. All right, that's good. That's good. You see, so you have good marketing, marketing skills.
There you go. I do have an excellent
You see,
team.
you could
I
sell
do.
both product could sell with different names. You see what I'm telling you? Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. That's good. So tell me something. What word of advice would you tell the youngsters of Jamaica now? The young Jamaicans growing up right now, coming up and see the hardship that they're facing. What would you
The
tell them?
first thing, oh, sorry. The first thing I'll tell everybody, you have to have a spiritual practice. I really don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, a Christian, a Rastafarian. You have to have that connection with source.
Mm-hmm.
That's what works for me. Pray, meditate, do journaling, look into yourself, do that self-reflection. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Do your meditation, your gratitude exercises. Once you and take care of your health, try to
Yeah.
eat. I tell people you don't have to cut out eating meat,
Mm.
but a lot of people don't eat fruits at all. Start
True,
eating
true.
your fruits, eat up your vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Eat up your superfoods. We have so much of them here. I was just studying up about tamarind, and I use tamarind leaves in my products, by the way, which have excellent healing qualities. They heal your
Mm-hmm.
wound so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And even just fruits, just eating tamarind. And what we do, we have tamarind wasting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So take care of your health, because the first rule that you learn in spirituality, which takes care of everything else, is that you have to have a healthy body. Even if you're rich or whatever, you're not going to enjoy your wealth if you're
Mm-hmm.
not healthy. You know what I'm saying? If you're not
Absolutely.
healthy, then you're not going to be able to be productive.
True,
So,
true.
and being healthy is not expensive. As I just said, tamarind a waste,
Mm-hmm.
mango a waste. You know, mango leaf can make tea. Aki leaf can make tea. Fever grass aways. Come on, stop making excuses. You know what I'm saying? Go plant your own food. So as an advice really is take care of your body.
Mm-hmm.
Try to do in a holistic way with meditation, with self-reflection. And I guarantee you, once you take care of that, then everything else will fall into place. Don't feel like you have to sell out. Even
Mm-hmm.
if it takes you longer, this is a marathon. It is not a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy the journey. You know what I'm saying? Because say, for example, I always wish that I had people to just give me money so I could just invest in my business. But what had happened is, because I didn't have the money like that, it pushed my creativity to another level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So never feel like wherever you are is, you need to beat up on yourself. You could start from this moment on, wherever you are on the ground, and build yourself up from there. Once you do the spiritual work and you have faith in yourself, and never look at the 3D reality, because you can make the impossible possible with your mind. You know what I'm saying? Because as I was saying, with me is I showed you all the example. I never really had any, capital or money like that to do stuff. You have free online courses. Once there's a will, there is a way. And it's very important for me, especially for women, do not feel like you have to compromise. Like you feel like you need to sleep around, you need to sleep with guys. At the end of the day, you're probably gonna end up regrets living like that. Especially, if you live like that and you don't have a problem, that's okay. I'm not talking, I'm talking about if it's a problem for you and you feel like you need to compromise. There were so many times I felt like that. There were so many times I was on my floor bawling, tearing out my hair, wanting to give up. Okay. And I didn't. You will find that strength through prayer, through connecting with Source, and it's going to be worth the climb. It's going to be worth the climb because, as I said, now, all right, first time I used to hire somebody, to do maybe like my flyers. And they would charge me a whole bunch of money, and take forever. And then I learned how to do my own flyers now. So even, you understand what I'm saying? So when you don't have the money, you get creativity. You get creative. Work with what you have.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And start at because I don't think God gives you more than what you can bear. And I feel like the more, testimony, like the more challenges you have is the more testimonies you will have. And the more people can relate to you. And then that's the more impactful you're going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So strive to create, to find a purpose and not just to live selfishly for yourself in a material world. That world is gone where it's all about getting a Benz and a Beamer and showing off on your fellow human beings. It's a world now where we're all, I am at a stage and I build up people. It's such a shame for me to learn about celebrities and artists who people have to be suing them. They have billions of dollars and just to squeeze a little change to the person who actually wrote your song, that you're making billions of dollars off.
True.
So it's really time to level the ball ground. The slavery thing is not going to work anymore. We really have to, this showing off on each other is not going to work. It's unity. Nobody know better than nobody. We need the garbage man as much as we need the doctor. You know what I'm saying?
True. We need 10 more of you, Minka.
Respect everybody. And also that is a big lesson I learned because a lot of the people, even when I went to LA the other day, a lot of the people who introduced me to a lot of celebrities, you wouldn't believe that they knew celebrities. You go on their Instagram page, they don't have no one bag of follower. They don't even have a picture of them and no celebrity. So be careful of judging people because you don't know who is who. And be careful of following that carrot blindly. Because it was so crazy. A lot of times when you try to nuff up yourself on celebrities or places that you think is going to make it for you, you end up in places that you really don't want to be. But if you be yourself, be authentic. And that is why I think everywhere I go, people love me because I'm authentic and I'm just being myself and I'm not trying to nuff up on a celebrity just because they're a celebrity. If you're a nice person, I will like you. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity because everybody knows if you're a celebrity and I don't like you, I'm not going to talk to you. So be true to yourself and don't fall for this facade and this fake life. It's dismantling and it's not going to be anymore because a lot of people that are showing off with their money and stuff didn't get their money by any their means are questionable. So believe in yourself and don't follow the facade. Don't fall for it.
True.
Because as I said, God don't give you no more than you can bear. And, it's very important when you pray, you really just listen to the guidance and act accordingly. Like how I was telling you that my spirit was telling me that, listen, you need to get ready for your music. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't follow my spirit, I wouldn't be ready. I wouldn't be ready for my hub if I wasn't taking my studies in herbal medicine and stuff and my pranic healing and my energy healing and stuff. You have to listen to your inner voice and your inner calling, and if you feel like there's a dream, and don't limit yourself. They told me I have to choose. I don't choose nothing. I have an empire. If you have the creative ideas, all you got to do is delegate.
True.
There are a lot of people out there that want work. That's in need of work. So make it work. Delegate and get organized. You know what I'm saying? Administrate. Is that what the word is? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, and I
Minka,
mean, if other races are doing it, why can't we? Why can't we
true,
leave
true,
trust fund
true, true,
babies?
true,
Why
true.
can't we as black people leave money for our great grandparents of them? So if they don't want to work, they don't have to work.
True, 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 true,
So
true,
I'm
true.
imploring people, like people will look at me and be like, "Oh, Minka still take the bus." Minka say, "Yes," because guess what? Cars are not assets; they're liabilities. Okay.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And the minute you drive them off the lot, they start losing value. So I'm investing in things that will eventually make money for me in the long term. So you have to be smart and not be about the hype.
True, true. Minka, we thank you for taking time
You're
out
welcome.
of your
Thank
schedule
you
and for
for
being here.
having
And
me. It's
you
been an
couldn't be
honor.
more so right. You understand me? Whatever you do, don't make nobody change. And I know nobody not going to change you. Because with your willpower and strong mind and your ability, nobody's going to change you. And that
Thank
is
you.
dynamic. Flavius, time for us
Yeah,
to get out of
I mean,
here.
yeah, that time again, and this could go on. This could go on a few hours more.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's so dynamic, you know, so
I just
dynamic.
wanna be
Yeah.
my mom and my family and my mystic circle. And thank you guys so much for having me. Jamaica, I love you, my people. I'm here for you. We're gonna make it work. New time for a golden age. And we had the golden age in Africa, and we bringing that back. Like we bringing back all the ancient ancestor powers. We bringing that back for our people. Enough of the slavery business. Enough of the slavery life. As I said in my song, time for live a good life. Shine bright time.
True, true.
And not just for me, but I want all of us to shine.
That's true. That's true, Minka.
Blessing.
Flavius,
Yeah, yeah, man. That's it. It was very good this morning. I can tell you, very, very good. And I think our listeners would have enjoyed it tremendously.
they
So,
sure will.
Minka, we thank you again.
Thank you so much for
Hello.
having me. All right, then. Take care. And I wish you all the
Okay.
best with your show.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much,
Okay.
Minka. Thank you, thank you. So, Flavius, time for us to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
What you want to say before we
Yes.
leave?
Well, we every day we speak about this whole COVID thing. I don't know if you heard.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday was what? Yesterday was Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday we had 46 cases,
Mm-hmm.
new cases, and yesterday we had 96 new cases.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Small
we
numbers
are
that phone.
really.
Small numbers them the phone, man. We are lick the
Yeah,
thousand. We are look the
our
thousands, man.
numbers used to be our numbers used to be 10 and 15 and all of that.
You guys gonna be alright, man. When I eat the right food, we're not gonna be alright.
Yeah, we have to be all right, but I mean, we have to look at what is happening now because having 96 in one day, and they said out of that 96, it's up like 10 was from the backlog. So they are current now. So that will be 86 in one day.
Mm.
And who knows what today will bring. And next week, because after that this nomination thing where everybody was so close together, I'm expecting quite a few more next week. But it's all about respect and discipline. And we lacked a lot of respect on Tuesday. Everybody stop respecting each other, hugging up each other, jumping up and down and shouting, letting out more droplets all over the place, all over themselves and them friends and party comrades and laborites and all of them, everybody. None different. No politician was strong enough to say, let's not do it like this time. everybody's finding some excuse that you have to have a balance and you have to have a this. And we are such a bad position, and then the leaders get into something like that. I think it was really, really, really poor what happened on nomination day. Trinidad is having cases like nothing after they celebrated on election night. So if nomination was so, can you imagine election night? We lack the respect, and nobody's commanding any respect either. And I think those are Jamaica's major problems. Lack of respect. People coming home to Jamaica to funeral and they know they have to come for 2 weeks before. They come a day before. So they can't quarantine. And the few days that they stay, of course, no social distancing. And they're off and gone. And we are left with the corona. We need to shape up there. If we don't shape up, we're in trouble.
That's true.
Each person have to look after themselves. But, I mean, I was really disappointed with the nomination day. Really, really disappointed because there was no effort at all. You know?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've
It was
seen it
just-
on the YouTube channel. I've seen it on the YouTube.
It was just same old thing. Same old thing. But none of these people can be trusted. None of them have any integrity as far as respecting people and respecting the situation that we are in. Everybody's to their own end, you know. We need to celebrate. We need to show that we are together. You know, we need to show that we have numbers. I mean, ridiculous. The leaders should come out and say, okay, I'm going to nominate 20 people.
No,
Everybody else
say
too.
that should have do online. Or should I do a nomination online? But apparently, one never want to do it online. That's why it should have been done online.
Don't want to do it online because the people, they want to see the crowd and they want to be loved.
No, but we mention it here, you know, and the response we get say it can't be done because the candidate them have to be here in person to sign. Remember? We said it on the Monday show. No, it can't be done because the candidate be weird to sign. Them the same way them sign it in a parliament, them just go parliament, go sign it one day, bam, bam, bam. You wouldn't have no crowd.
But it's not about the virtual thing. It's that the people them want the people out there to come and gather and follow them.
Yeah, both parties at fault. So for them calamity, that them have to deal with that.
There was me actually they drive through my community and a car to carry 4 or 5 carrying out 10 people sitting on the window.
There's nothing me and you can do about that. You understand?
No, we
Because
can't.
them not gonna listen to we.
If the politicians are so weak, we can't do anything.
The people
It's like the
them
politicians.
the people them to be blamed
This
too.
guy,
Because they're not thinking like some other people say, well, I don't need to be out there, you know.
no, they're not.
You know, so
It's for them time to get little enjoyment. They've been locked down for so long, so
well,
this will bring us
it's
out.
not worth it. It's not worth it. So let's get out of
What?
here. Let's get
We are
out of here.
seeing- Yeah, but we are seeing the numbers. The numbers don't lie. No? The numbers tell us what is happening. Yes, sir. Another week has passed. I feel very good about it. But that's what I have to say, really.
All right, before I get out of here, for those of you viewing, watching, we thank you for your participation as well. And make sure tomorrow you check out Jati, the reggae ambassador, live and direct on his on his Facebook page. Check him out.
Yeah.
It's Jati, the reggae ambassador. Can't miss it once you go on your Facebook. You type in Jati, the reggae ambassador. You see him live from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. That's Jati, the reggae ambassador. So until next time, I want to thank Minka for, that, we call it, wonderful chat session. Storytelling was great. We need 10 more Minka like that every Friday, every day, active participation, motivational speaker as well. Everything was really powerful this morning. So as always, take care of yourself, your loved ones, and always remember that prayer do changes things regardless of what religion you belong to. You must pray and continue to pray because it's a part of your life. Franco, to take you out today, positive vibes. Positive vibes. So this is Franco along with
Flavius in very positive vibes myself. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, man. Wishing you all the best. So
have a great weekend. Yes.
Tafina to take us out.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Shorty I clean her eyes. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. With this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play you, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Shorty, I a clean pair of heels. I said, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not the master, guess who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless. Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.